Sheikh Bose, and you are watching Mike Avitas Forex. It's a one-stop shop where you can learn forex trading and price action trading. So let's start up of today's session, and we'll start with the currency selection and what are the major currencies that were kept on toes the rest of the day in the Asian as well as London session. So let's check out the economic calendar. So in the morning, Asian session, we had Australian dollar and euro, which is around 12:30. These are the two currencies which came up majorly, and we also have GBPs. But I mostly take up the currencies which opens up pretty much nearby um London session. So and Asian and London session. These are two which session which I take up. I don't take you know currencies which data comes in the middle of the any of the current I mean any of the session. So at least in the London session which I operated. So odd the Australian dollar, that's a retail sales. The numbers is 1.4%, which is better than the previous of minus 1.1, but it is missed the forecast number of 1.6%. So it has power, but might not be so good to look at. Euro, yes, it had been dominating because with the good numbers which came up around 12:30, that's 2.9%, which is better than 1.1% and almost shoot up the forecast of 1.5%. So it was had been performing well in Asian as well as in the London session as well. But I took the trades differently, and let's see how. So let's see how it really took place. Okay, so let's check with the odd pairs. So in odd, I took two trades, mostly odd USD, and it was with the RSI. Yes, it has been weak, and it had been little strong. I mean, it has been a weak. So Australian dollar had been weak and became more weaker. So clearly, market has anticipated it, uh, and with the bear signal, I took it, and I closed taking 15 pips profit. And the one which I took was Australian dollar JPY, but didn't perform too well, hardly 5 to 4 pips. Let's check with euro pairs. So a euro, I had taken euro GBP. Let's talk about this trade euro GBP. I had to really sit tight with the stop losses coming around 33 pips negative, but I was determined that it will definitely make a bottom out because it was weak, it couldn't sustain. And and if you look at the currency, I mean in the Asian session, if I flip it over, okay, this is how it looked. Let's see in the 15 minutes calendar, 15 minutes time frame. In 15 minutes it has been okay, not too much power, but yes. So I was very very confirmed that it will be a bear, but it had power because 12:30 the news came up. Yes, it went up to 33 pip negative, but I hold it on, and that's where it paid me a reward, and it gave me a comfortable 42 pips profit. That's where I took the exit. And let's check with the Euro CHF. Euro CHF, same. Let's check with the 15 minutes time frame just to give you a snapshot. It had no power, it was hovering, it was in a range. The news came at 12:30. It went up again 33 pip. I'm sorry. Yeah, yeah. Euro CHF. It's pretty same. So I took. It went up. I placed because in 3 minutes time frame I got a call, beer call. I took, and later on it hovered somewhere a negative of 20 pips, 18 to 20 pips. But I took a comfortable profit of 20 pips. So it made it 20 pips up and down. So I took a TP of 20 pips. Euro JPY. Okay, so this one I couldn't make any profit out of it. It never went back, so I took a hit around 8 to 10 pips. And let's look how my PNL looks like in today's trade. So the balance is $1,700 and made a total today is 4/12 to 2020 and made a profit of $67. And this is from one of my accounts, and I'm having other accounts which pretty much copies the trade itself. So fine, at least I had a better day, at least holding down the nerves and not making it a negative balance. I mean, today's profit not into a negative balance. So made a comfortable closing a position of $67. So that's all for now, and let's meet on Monday with a fresh note, and let's see what the effect it has on the NFP numbers, and let's check how the NFP looks like in today's session. And okay, let me refresh it. Okay, so non-farm payrolls hasn't been good. It should have reduced to 469k, but as right now actual is 245k, right? And unemployment rate is better, 6.7% from 6.9% in Canadian, in USD. Yeah, okay. And in Canadian dollar, trade balance is not so good. Unemployment rate has been reduced 8.5%. Factory orders has increased. It is better than forecast, but not at par with previous numbers. So let's see what exactly non-farm payroll really means. So basically, it's change in number of people employed in the previous month, excluding the farming industry. So higher than expected reading should be taken as positive. So expected was 469, but it is less than it. The previous was 610. Forecast was 469, but it's 2245k. That means more people have farmed. It's basically less number of people are employed month on month. That means. So, anyways, that's all for the folks. Let's see how it really affects the Monday market. And that's all for now, folks. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye.